Alright everybody, well welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be checking out some more Epic the Musical. Now, granted, we did finish this, as you remember, like a little over a week ago, maybe even 2 weeks by the time this video actually comes out. We finished it with the Thunder Saga, the thing that I was hoping to get out ages ago, but only got out like a week and a half after it came out. But anyway, we had a poll, and about 500 of you at the time I'm recording this had, left some comments or, voted on it. And a staggering 70% of that went straight to Epic. And some people suggested I just go back and rewatch some other artists. So these are in no particular order. We have another Scylla one. We have another Thunderbringer one, because some people said that this one was better than the other one. But I think they're all pretty good. So yeah, we're just here to check out new artists. And then we have another one of Monster and another one of Suffering. Again, these are in no order. These are all from pretty much, I think, different sagas. So we're just here to check them out. Let's see what they look like. Anyway, though, before we do get into the actual video today, if you guys have not subscribed already, go on down and do that before we start today's video. In case you want more, you should probably make sure you're subscribed, so then you don't miss out on future videos. Anyway, though, also, you want your name up on the whiteboard? You let me know. I'll get your name right on up there. I cannot speak today. Anyway, though, let's get right to the actual video right now. Alrighty, so I just want to say before we get into the video, if for some reason any of you guys skipped the intro, then this again is not a video where we're checking out new Epic stuff. This is just older Epic stuff from different artists, so I'm just going to make that clear. We're not going to do any extensive reviews or anything of any of these. We're just going to be here to admire the art, and that's going to be pretty much it. We're just checking out different artists, so that should make this pretty clear, because again, we've already seen all these, and these are some of the more requested versions of animatics that we've seen that you guys wanted to see, but by different people. There were a couple of them by Anna, but none of them are in this video in particular, so if you have any more of those, we'll get to them down the road. But anyway, though, let's get right into the video. Also, about halfway, there will be another message, so stay tuned for that, and thank you. Anyway, let's get right into it. Starting with Scylla, and then there's Thunderbringer, Monster, and Suffering in here, so let's get to it. Oop, forgot to hit play. I'm ready to vibe again.
This is our only way home. Deep down. You're quiet today. Deep down.
Yeah, because he knows what he's about to do.
Deep down. You hide a reason for shame. I got a secret I can no longer keep. Deep down. You know that we are the same. I opened the wind bag while you were asleep.
Yeah, well, besides that, I remember you guys telling me about the torches portion of this, aka the reason why he has, the 6 men light up the 6 torches was because they were sacrifices. When you guys sent that in the comments, I'm not joking, that was probably the hardest thing I've had to hear from Odysseus, because I was under the assumption that he was not going to do anything of a sort. And here we are. He's sacrificing his own men. I didn't think he was ever actually going to do that.
Leaving them feeling betrayed. Breaking the bonds that you've made. I'm so sorry. There is no price we won't pay.
Dude, Creo's art style is so good. I love it. It's so good. Like you can see the emotion just in that drawing. Oh god, and here it is again.
Captain, something approaches.
Yep, Scylla. Hello. The one and only, here to claim her 6 men. And you're supposed to be one of them. Yep. And the reason they did the mutiny makes so much more sense now.
The screams, you can hear them in the background as they're getting, like, grabbed.
Oh, God. Oh, God. That makes that so much worse. I didn't hear that the first time. I didn't hear... Maybe I did. I don't recall. I don't recall hearing the screams of the sailors the first time as they were getting grabbed. Oh, that makes that so much worse. You know, Odysseus, why? I like you a little bit less now. I still kind of like you, but I like you less now because you just sacrificed 6 men. Ugh. You shouldn't have grabbed that torch, man. Oh, Eurylochus, you realize now. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense why Eurylochus decided to pull that mutiny. You know, I don't know how some of this I didn't catch the first time, but when you're about to be sacrificed and you somehow luckily get saved by another guy who I guess didn't realize he was sacrificing himself, but in the end he kind of sacrificed himself. Oh, dude, that's rough. Oh, I understand now. God, now I feel bad that Eurylochus got nuked by a Zeus in the Thunderbringer animatic. Oh, God, now I feel horrible. And I mean, that was awesome regardless, Creo. Again, thank you so much for making an animatic. And also, thanks for checking out the one from a couple, weeks ago. That was awesome to have you there. Anyway, though, we're going to move into the second one, Monster. Let's get to it.
How has everything been turned against us?
Oh, you want to know how?
How did suffering become so endless? How am I to reunite with my estranged? Do I need to change? I'm surrounded by the souls of those I've lost.
Everyone you've lost so far.
I'm the only one whose line I haven't crossed. What if the greatest threat we'll find across the sea is me?
Yes.
What if I'm the monster? What if I'm in the
This was one of my favorite songs. I loved this song so much.
What if I'm the one who killed you? Every time I gave to guilt. What if I've been far too kind to force, but a monster to ourselves? What if I'm the monster?
At this point, you kind of are.
Cyclops struck with guilt when he kills, is he up in the middle of the night?
I doubt it.
Ends my men to avenge his friend and then sleep knowing he has done him right. When the witch turns men to pigs to protect her nymphs, is she going insane? Or did she learn to be colder when she got older and now she saves them the pain?
Oh, God. Stop with the chills again. This happened last time.
Or does he keep us in check so we must respect him and now no one dares to piss him off? Does a soldier use a wooden horse to kill sleeping Trojans cause he is vile? Or does he throw away his remorse and save more lives with guile? If I became the monster through that guilt.
You know, this animatic in particular, for some reason, hits harder. Because he's like, what if I've become the monster? Now, as I've seen him, at the end of the Thunder Saga, he kind of is a monster, but he's a monster for the wrong people. He's a monster for his own men and himself. Ah, God. I don't know quite how to word it, but I know what I want to say.
If I became the monster to everyone but us, and made sure we got home again, who would care if we're unjust?
Oh.
Ruthlessness is mercy upon ourselves.
Ruthlessness is mercy upon ourselves. Yep.
I lost my best friend, I lost my mentor, my mom, 500 men gone. This can't go on, I must get to see Penelope and Telemachus. So if we must sail through dangerous oceans.
You know, that was probably the best turning point he had, is when he realized he needs to stop showing mercy. When he realizes everyone that's died and everyone that he's lost so far. Because he lost Athena, I think in like the second saga. It could have even been the first one. He lost her super early on, lost his mother at some point, lost those 500 men and more, but we're not counting the Thunder Saga yet, because this is technically way back, like 2 sagas ago. It's good that you learned this lesson, but you kind of did turn into a monster. Oh, God.
Or become the monster.
You know, Odysseus, there's got to kind of be a limit here, man. Like, yes, okay, let me say this real quick. Yes, you can be a monster. It's okay to be a monster every now and then, especially when you're going through whatever Odysseus is going through. Again, I don't know how many of us are realistically going through something like this, because I don't think any of us watching this video right now are fighting giant mythological creatures and gods on islands and also having 500 men at your disposal. But maybe you do. Maybe you're doing this. And if you are you taking advice from this? But yeah, there's definitely kind of a limit to being a monster. Know when to be a monster, and then know when to be nice. Don't always be too much of a monster, because it's going to backfire on you, kind of like it did in the Thunder Saga. I'm throwing all this back to the Thunder Saga because it really does correlate now that I know the entire story after of it. He really did become a monster. Anyway, though, I'm going to let a quick message play, and then we'll be right back with the animatics, so let's get to that now. Alright, I have a quick question for all of you. Are you guys sick of your stupid little gaming chairs maybe falling apart like this? Well, if you ask me, we get rid of this piece of trash and we replace it with something much better. Now, obviously, nobody likes having to put together a chair. It usually takes forever, but luckily for me, Ewan made it incredibly easy for me to make this chair. With only 12 steps, this literally took me only about 30 minutes to do before I had to head to work. I mean, did I mention that this thing literally has a lumbar support built in? You can turn these knobs and it brings either a little thing up more into your back, or you can push it so it goes further into your back, making it so that you don't have to sit there like the Hunchback of Notre Dame and, you know, eventually get hunchback at the end of it. I mean, if you really wanted to, you can even just take off the armrest just like this and replace it when it finally inevitably goes bad after we sit here forever. Look at this thing. We literally get these super soft pillows for both my head and my back. I have to sit in these chairs for hours on end sometimes editing these videos. This is perfect for me. After all, this chair is so comfortable, I can literally just push this button and I can be able to recline my seat all the way back to the point of I am literally laying almost 90 degrees on my side. That should probably be enough weight. Oh yeah, did I also mention that this thing can hold up to 400 pounds? Right now there's about 185 plus 130, so whatever that equates out to, that's what's sitting on here right now, and this thing still works just fine. So, if any of this does interest you, you can go on down into the description using either the US link or the Canadian link, and you can input code VIDEO for 20% off your order of your new chair. So once again, I would really like to thank Ewan Gaming for sponsoring today's video, and anyway, let's get right back to the Thunder Saga animatics. Alrighty, and then once again, I would like to thank Ewan for sponsoring the video once again, and let's get right back into the Epic the Musical videos. Again, we are now going with Suffering, and then we finish off this video with Thunderbringer, the one that you guys liked better, even though I liked the other one, so I guess we're gonna see. Anyway, let's get to it. It's so hot down here. I need my water. Honestly, this art style just looks so good. When I saw it the first time, I couldn't ignore it.
Don't you miss me?
Oh, yes.
than you know. Then jump in the water and kiss me. Penelope, I've told you this before. You know I'm afraid of the water.
I like this art style. It kind of is like a painting, almost. I don't like that thing though. That's kind of nightmare fuel.
But I'd be suffering trying to float the whole time.
Okay. I will take my suffering from you.
As good as it sounds, right here I'm just fine.
Oh, I bet you can. Look at you gripping your little siren hand.
Fine, but only if you answer a question or two.
Of course.
Okay, so let's say I was on the run, or hiding, from, I don't know, Poseidon. And let's say he blocked the way home with giant waves and giant storms.
Oh no.
How am I to
Oh no! It really just sounds like they don't care. I still can't get over that.
Where am I supposed to go? He will chase you high and low, so find
Someplace he'll never go. The lair of Scylla! Yeah, I bet it is. Yeah, I know. I understand that.
But Scylla has a cost.
Yeah, she does. 6 men.
Now jump in the water.
I don't know why, but I love that facial expression right there. She's like, well, you asked. I gave you an answer. I don't know what you wanted. I gave you the answer. I don't know why, but that like shoulder shrug just seems so sassy to me for some reason.
Now jump in the water.
Penelope, why?
You know I'm too shy.
And terrified.
Is it bad I'm starting to memorize these?
For you, I would die, but can't you let me stay dry?
I will take myself away from you.
Should come onto the ship, we'll jump at the
Into
same
the
time.
night.
The things I do for you.
Oh god damn. Okay, Jesus. You can't just end it on that. How in the world are you just gonna have a video? You know, obviously he knew it was a siren the entire time because of the beeswax in the ear thing. But how are you just gonna end the video with a arrow just going straight through the neck? Oh god, it's kind of a funny way to end it for some reason. I don't know if someone getting shot in the neck with an arrow is supposed to be funny, but to me it was quite funny actually. What an odd way to end it. I love that though. That was. You know what? It may be odd, but it was a fantastic way to end it. I have no regrets with that. Anyway, great job with that, JoJo. I love it. The art style was actually very unique. I have not seen an art style like that at all, actually. I don't think, out of like the 2 years I've been doing animatic videos, granted, obviously not all of them have been for musicals and stuff. We've had a lot of Minecraft animatics and stuff like that. But out of all the animatics I've done, I don't think I've ever had an art style like that. That was unique. Great job with that. Anyway, let's move on to the last one, Thunderbringer. I think this is the one you guys requested the most. Or at least the one you guys wanted to see the most, and then I didn't do it. So now we're doing it. Let's get into it. Can't wait to watch Zeus blow up a ship again. Oh, here we go with Thunder God.
Pride is a damsel in distress.
Oh, I like that. Like holding the cloud.
In a way where only I can undress her. Try as she can.
God, looks so terrified. I would be too if Zeus just showed up.
In the end, it's all the same once I apply all the pressure.
Now bring her through the ringer.
Show her I'm the judgment's call, the one who makes
Whoever sang Zeus's voice here is
wield her
God, I need to say this again. I said it the first time, but whoever sang Zeus's voice for this is outstanding. The like deep voice of just him when he's singing. God, I love it. It gives me like those little arm tingles. It's so good. Will be revealed.
Tell me, Odysseus, if I were to make you choose the lives of your men and crew or your own, why do I think they'd lose?
Oh, they would. Oh, they definitely would.
Since hunger was far too great, I wonder who'd take the weight of the damned and suffer a gruesome fate to the thunder bringer here to bring your ears until your death with fear and spear you while your death is near. Lightning wielder,
Oh, Jesus.
yield your time, for you have passed your prime. Sublime you for your act of crime.
You know, I never really thought about how terrifying it would be, because I've seen lightning strike the ground as I was like driving by. I've seen that happen, and that's pretty terrifying in itself. But I'm just imagining how terrifying it would be to be, you know, some dude from like 1,000 years ago as a just like sailor knight kind of combination thing, and you're just watching this god from the skies just huck down just these lightning right at your ship, and they're blowing up right in front of you. I'd be terrified. That'd be like a medieval peasant seeing like a TV for the first time. They would think it's like some sort of witchcraft.
Choose. Someone's gotta die today, and you have got the final say. You
Or them.
crew.
Yeah.
Don't make me do this. Don't make me do this.
You know, I don't know how I didn't catch on to that the first time, but when he's like, please don't make me do this, that's pretty much implying right there that he was going to pick himself. And I have an odd feeling that the faces of the crew right here would be kind of the faces I would expect, because I feel like they know exactly what his choice is going to be before he even said anything because of that choice of words. No, Penelope, I don't think you can take the suffering from him this time. Because no matter what he would have chose, the suffering would be there. And we know what he chose. And that suffering is going to be in that head for a long time, if not forever. I don't want to see this again, man.
Captain, I have to see her. But we'll die.
Yep, he knows.
I know.
Oh, here come the chills again. Aw, dude, the freaking chills again. Why? I hate it. God. Frick. Oh my god. Odysseus, you find it so hard to make me want to forgive you for that choice. Because the monster animatic really worked with it. Oh, you're a monster, but you're doing the thing that's right for you, but it's not right for everybody else. Oh, I hate that. Frick, man. Why? Oh, god dang it. Oh, god. This breaks me every single time I see it. I'm going to think about these whole videos. I'll be right back to you guys real soon with my full video thoughts. Let's go. you know, I fully understand why you guys want me to go back and check out the animatics, because first off, you want me to see the animatics that I probably should have seen the first time, but I feel like also part of it was also wanting me just to, you know, check out more epic, more art styles, more of the artists who put in a lot of work for this, and to that, it was awesome. But the downside is that every single time I do this now, I have to live through some sort of trauma for the second time that I'm seeing this. Every single time I see something epic related, it's always sad. Well, it's not always sad, but every single time I've seen stuff, it's been sad. And it's like just beating my brain into like a trauma-filled pulp at this point because of all the character death that I've seen and all the choices that just emotionally hurt. This freaking musical thing's gonna destroy me from the inside. I'm telling you now, it is. But overall, I don't really have too much to say. These animatics, though, I feel like had more of like emotion to them. Like obviously the singing and stuff didn't have any more emotions to it, but when it came to like the characters' like facial expressions, it seemed like there was a lot more drawing on their faces that was showing kind of, you know, what they would be thinking the entire time. And that's something I can really appreciate because, you know, kind of hard to tell emotions sometimes through drawing. So when I get to see them having like tears in their eyes, or you can see the anger or something, it's really cool. So that could also be a reason why you guys wanted me to check these out, because it had more like anger or sadness. It had more expressions to it, and I think that makes sense. Anyway, though, that is where I'm going to leave today's video. So if you guys did like it, please go down and leave the video a like and a comment down below. Also, while you're in the comments down below, if you have anything that you want me to check out, whether it be epic, anything else, I have 5 fingers, but I can only list off 2 things. So epic or anything else, leave it in the comments down below, and I will try to get to it as soon as possible. Anyway, though, I want to thank you all so much for watching today's video, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.